like, I'm the life-changing name. So any moment could be an impactful moment. Like, if I'm talking to a group of guys, I want that moment to be big. That might be the biggest moment of my life. You know, I don't know that. But like me being a life-changer, that's how I go into every situation. God gave you that vision for a reason. Just do it and believe in yourself. You know, everything else that come with it, take it. You know, you can say one thing to somebody and it change their life forever. Don't worry about sitting on the back of the bus. Just focus on where you're going. Every moment is a life-changing moment. Speak on it, don't hold it in. What's up, man? This is another episode of Speak On It. I'm the host of Life Changer. I got my boy Mookie Tolliver in the building, man.
What it do?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Like, for real, I appreciate you, bro, because I reached out to you, you hit me right back, like, man, let's get it done, let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how our city got to be, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, he from St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? Is you from St. Louis?
No, I'm actually from Illinois.
You from Illinois?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
No, I just be in St. Louis so much. Where
Okay,
like,
all right.
I'm from St. Louis, you feel me? I'm always over here. So.
Okay, cool. Now, it's just like you from St. Louis,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But that's how we got to be, man. Even East St. Louis, they say they separate, but they say the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you been, man?
Man, I've been blessed, man. Just, you know, taking everything a day at a time, you know, just focus on my 3 key elements: hard work, consistency, you know what I'm saying, and just faith.
That's what's up, bro. Yeah. That's what's up, bro. So take us back to like the childhood and the upbringing, like where everything really started. Like, who is Mookie Tolliver? Like,
so how I actually came up with how I actually got the name is Tolliver is actually my real last name.
Okay.
Mookie was the nickname that I was given. I never did used to like Mookie, but my mom passed when I was 9. So after my mom passed, I was like, you know what, I'm Mookie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's what she called me, you know, so.
Okay.
But that still wasn't my singing name. You know, when you was younger, you remember they had the Lils and stuff like that, so I was the Prince, so I was Mook the Prince. You know what I'm saying? Just coming up and just the development, and as I got older, I'm like, you know what, I got to deteriorate myself from this childhood, you know, into this adulthood. So I'm like, you know what, Mookie Tolliver it is. But coming up, it was dope though.
That's tough. That's tough though. Mookie Tolliver, your mama, your last name, like all that time. You know what I'm saying? Sorry to hear about your mom, man. You know, a lot of people get on the show and they talk about loved ones that passed away and stuff. Like, you know, it's just something that do something to me because we all got loved ones that passed away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Was Dad in the house?
Nah, Dad wasn't around. It was just my mom, my sister, and that was basically about it. After my mom passed, I had a couple of options. I could have went to California with my aunt, my other family members, or I could have went with my granny, but I wanted to be the closest thing to my mom, which was my sister. So, you know, we like 11 years apart. So.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up, man. So how did that take a toll on you, like, coming up without your dad and then losing your mom? Like, how did that?
It has its pros and its cons because twins run through our family, and unfortunately my mom is an identical twin.
Okay.
So I can look at my aunt and still see my mom, but then it's like a good and a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, my sister, and just like the seed that my mom planted within me is still, that's what kept me going, you know, kept me motivated, you know.
That's good, man. So when did you think about the singing? Like, how did that come about? Like, how did you get that? How did you get in that lane? Like, a lot of times people grow up just doing all other stuff, like probably playing basketball, football, like, you know what I'm saying, and then not even knowing, like, I'm gonna be a singer.
That's what everybody wanted to be Michael Jordan. Like, I wanted to be Michael Jordan, like, for real. But then it was kind of like just one day I remember I was in school, and it was lunchtime, and one of my partners told the monitor, the mediator, he told the mediator, like, hey, my boy want to sing something. I'm just like, whoa, why you put me on the spot like this? So he like, where Mookie at? And I'm just like, oh, bro. And this was around the time, like, the B2K era and stuff, you know, and I sung a B2K song. It was like the girls went crazy. Then the upperclassmen went crazy. Was like, oh, this is my little boyfriend right here. So it's kind of like, okay, you know what?
You got a lot of attention from
the girlies was coming. Then it got to the point where my sister had older friends. I thought they was fine as hell.
Right.
You know,
like
and
we all do.
Right, and she used to call me in the room, and they used to teach me songs, and I remember they taught me 112 Cupid. You know what I'm saying? They taught me that song or whatever, and it kind of just took off from there. For real, for real.
That's what's up. When was the moment where you felt like I could really take this thing to the next level? Like when you like did something or you laid down a track and it was like, I'm hard.
When I was actually getting record deals, I was around 16. Me and my partner, we actually had like an agent working for us, and she was actually shopping our music out to labels.
Yeah.
And it was a couple labels that we heard no, but it was a couple that basically said yes. And when we received the paperwork wasn't correct. You get what I'm saying? So we never actually took the deals. And then it was kind of one that it was pretty much good, but we had another person was like, nah, don't sign it. We'll get our own money and we'll da-da-da-da-da. So since all three of us could come up with an agreement,
nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened. We couldn't get it signed. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of think about it to this day where I felt like even if we were to sign it, it still would have been a good thing because we'd have been on an artist development, you know, and they would have taught the ins and outs of how the business go to the point where I would have probably been established but independent at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like right now.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah, things would have been completely different. But I mean, you know, you live and you learn. You know, you go through stuff. Everybody have like that big story that, you know, what could have been, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah, but that moment right there, I was just like, yeah, because some labels actually wanted me.
What did you learn out of that moment? Like in terms of not getting a deal, like was it something that made you that lit that fire? Like
it actually was because when I think it was who was it? I think the label was called TVP, something like that. I think it was the label that Lil Mama was under or something like that. And they called me right before I had a performance and basically told me no. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting there like, dang, like I'm boo-hooing. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and then my name getting called like, yo, they just called you. And I'm just like, man, I'm like, forget it. Let me just get on the stage and just give it my all. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to that place. It was called the Village Theater. It's located in Centerville, Illinois.
Okay.
Miss Fisher, she was the one that was over it and where she displayed it actually on television in the East St. Louis, Centerville, and Cahokia area. So I was actually on TV, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when I used to go to the mall or whatever, and people used to be like, yo, I saw you on TV last night, you know what I'm saying? You did that song such and such, I like that. Yeah. Or I was getting phone calls, people that I didn't know had my number was like, yo, you want it? Even my pops called me, you know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, son, I see you on TV doing your thing.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was just like a whole life changer, you know? And then from there, that's when I was able to branch out even more as an artist, just basically growing up and just developing because then I was at this community outreach. This community outreach. Hey, we got a talent show, we got a birthday party, we got a Sweet 16. So yeah, I'm just dibbing and dabbling and everything. So
that's good. How did that make you feel when Dad called you?
Man, it made me feel good, you know, because I mean, you know how it is, black men, and just having that pride, you know, when it comes to the father figure not being in the household, you know, and it's just to the point where I just had to just let it down because I'm like, I only got one parent left here that's like physically here, so it's like I can't just hold this grudge, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the situation, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what went down. So I forgave when we moved on, you know what I'm saying? We still cool to this day, you know what I'm saying?
So do you ever think, do y'all ever have or have y'all had that serious conversation, like what happened and why you couldn't beat her or step up to the plate, whatever the case may have been? Have y'all had that conversation?
Yeah, we had that conversation. We had to understand it. Then he started coming around more, started coming to basketball games and, you know, stuff like that.
That's what's up. That's what's up, bro. That's good to hear. That's good to hear because at the end of the day, people are rooting for the great fathers, but people not rooting for the fathers that have failed, that got themselves back on track. I done seen it happen plenty of times where people just, you know what I'm saying, wasn't there, and then all of a sudden they start being there at 16 and 17 years, and then the relationship is so tight and the bond is so tight. That's because of the father probably went through something, probably was in a bad situation, or even if he was going through a train of thought where he's like, man, I ain't dealing with it, or I ain't gonna be this father, this great father. You know what I'm saying? He was able to come to his senses and say, like, I still can be this great father. So I think them the guys who I'm 100% rooting for. Like even right now, you know what I'm saying, me speaking right now, I'm speaking to all the fathers that's out there that feel like they done failed or ain't necessarily been there for their kids. Like step up to the plate, like get back on that track, man. It's still possible that you can have a great relationship with your child, man. And I think that's a great story for y'all to even be back cool like that, bro. Like for real. And even on top of that, knowing that your mom passed away and you and your father, like this, I'm pretty sure she probably would have always wanted it to be like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And whatever you could do, like you said, for the kids that feel like they holding grudges against their father or whatever the case may be, like get to a point where you let that go. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's one life to live. If you could get your relationship back with your father, would you? Or would you just hold the grudge? Like, and so, I mean, I think that's a question for everybody, but I know me, I probably would have been trying to get that relationship back with my father. You know what I'm saying? You never know where it could go from there.
Exactly.
Because that story is great.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
once it come back.
And you can learn so much. Like, you don't, and that's the thing, you don't know how smart your parents are until you actually have that talk. And you just like, okay, I didn't know this. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my dad is a wise guy. So it's like, I see where I get it from. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you are a replica of what, you know what I'm saying, your parents. So I'm just like, dang, like this dude, he's smooth, he a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? Loving, and he always positive. And that's one thing about me, I'm always positive, like no matter what.
That's
you know,
tough. And that's why you're gonna be blessed, man, and that's why you're gonna stay blessed, and that's gonna be the reason why you elevate. You know what I'm saying? And keep elevating, man. Even when I look at your page, I'm like, bro, consistently working, but at the same time, you see like times in your life where big things didn't happen. Even throughout your page, like, okay, he really did that. Like, he messed with this person or he did that, you know what I'm saying? And it's just good, man. And sometimes as an artist, sometimes as a person, you don't know where they come from. You just like, God, why you pick me to be this person? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it just happens.
And those be the blessings that I try to preach to a lot of people where it's like, you know, support others, you know what I'm saying? Help other people because you never know, you know what I'm saying, like your opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Like your opportunities that you pray for are your blessings in disguise that you don't even know because by you looking out for this person, God, like I'm gonna bless you. It's a timeline he don't know. I'm gonna hit him with something else. You know what I'm saying? Out of the ordinary. Like you could be at the grocery store, bump into a celebrity, and be like, "Hold on, like this was random, but that was your blessing that you blessed somebody else from the past. He just came at you a different way, and that's why I always try to tell people like, stop being big-headed. Like you're never too big to be out supporting other people because those are opportunities to build for you. Because the people see like, all right, look, this person messed with me. He always coming to my shows. Like, I mean, it could be the little stuff, giving people advice. You never know. Like, tomorrow I could be on Ellen or something and be like, you know what? I remember I had that interview, life changer. I remember I had that. They were like, who is life changer? You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like, okay, I need to figure out who this person is because he helped him and look where he at. Let me see if they can help me and be what, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
So that's, I mean,
and then you just never know who you cross paths with.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You could be in another year or so, you could be the biggest artist, you know what I'm saying, around, and I can hit you up. Yeah. Like, bro, like give me that person, or like let's do this, or you know what I'm saying? And you like, all right, come on, bro, like, cause it's just a genuine relationship.
Correct.
Y'all just cross paths and you never knew where to take you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or down the line, my show then blew up and I'm like, let's do another interview. Yeah. But this time we in LA or Miami, I'm flying you out, like, you know what I'm saying? So you just never know. You know what I'm saying? That's why you always be humble and you always keep relationship with people. You know what I'm saying? Don't cross people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But
and that's something I learned too. Don't just know somebody. Build that relationship. Like,
there you go.
You don't need to be like, oh yeah, I know bro, and bro ain't trying to, like, no. Yeah. You know him, but do you have a relationship with him? Yeah. Like, do you just randomly check up on him? Like I did a concert in Houston like probably 3 or 4 times, and you know, that stuff been like a couple years ago, but I still reach out to, you know, the promoter, like, yo, hey, I heard about that tragic down there. You good? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Stuff like that.
Yeah, I constantly just check in because it's just like, even though I'm not there, I'm still thinking about you cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep that relationship. Bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's solid for sure.
Yeah.
So, speak on the song with Sammie.
Oh, man.
How did that come about?
So,
talking about crossing paths, like...
So how that came about was, I'm the type of person, I'm very strategic, And I always like to do my homework on artists who are slightly above me, not major artists, but artists who are slightly above me, where you like, okay, I heard of this dude, but I don't know
who he is.
who he is.
Yeah.
So it was an artist, I think I'm saying his name right, I think it was like Malachi. He got a song featuring Lloyd called Damn. And I'm like, I never heard of this cat. But I'm like, if he can get a song with Lloyd, I can get a song with somebody. And I always been a Sammie fan. And I was still following Sammie despite, you know, his disappearance to a lot of people in the music scene.
Yeah.
So I was still like, oh, bro got a song called this. Bro got a, people like, I don't know. You know, I'm just like, I know.
Like Sammie.
Yeah, so I reached out. They gave me the price. I was just like, look, I'm going to let you know I don't have a team. I don't have financial backing, but give me a couple months. I'm finna put in some hours. I was working 14, 16 hours at my job, like constantly. Hit them back like, yo, I got the bread. They was just like, damn, okay. All right, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I, boom, shot them the bread. Probably like 2 weeks after that, I was actually on my way. I actually was on my way to a date, to be honest. And I'm on the highway, and all of a sudden I get bing, I get that email. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta pull over. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw his name. I was like,
you
this.
Pulled over?
Yeah, because I'm like, this might be the verse. I'm like, hold up.
On me, this might be the verse.
I'm playing it, then I'm hearing him just singing and stuff. I'm just like, yo, I got teary-eyed because it's just like, when you work hard for something, and it's somebody that you been like idolizing and that you grew up listening to, and just like for them to be on the same song as you, that's like bittersweet.
That's something that you can't even explain almost.
Yeah, so I'm just like, dang, I'm finna be late for my little date, but I'm just like, man, this is a moment I gotta have to myself because it's like a feeling of accomplishment, you know what I'm saying?
That's tough, bro.
Yeah.
That's tough.
And then we end up doing probably like 2 or 3 shows after that or whatever.
Together?
Yeah.
So y'all never shot the video today? I know. I think the video come with another fee or something.
Yeah,
right?
but I'm planning on doing something. I'm gonna talk to you off camera about that.
Yeah.
but the video is gonna be shot though. You know what I'm saying? I plan on doing something major with it because I really didn't get a chance to actually promote it correctly because I had a video called Getaway, and it was talking about domestic violence and violence awareness.
Yeah.
And we had probably like an eight people cast, and the schedules kind of conflicted because trying to get everybody in one.
Yeah.
So it took longer than we expected. And then, you know, when you already have your stuff set up for the single, it's going to come out that date that you had to set up. And that same weekend, that video was completed. And, you know, I had to drop the video because of the teaser, so that kind of clashed with me actually promoting that Sammie record.
And really getting it out.
Yeah, really getting it out.
But it's still.
Yeah, so I'm gonna re-release it though. I'm gonna re-release it and I'm gonna do a remix. I'm gonna put another person on it. So, yeah. So.
Man, he don't want to give y'all all. He don't want to spill the beans, man.
Nah,
hey, but be looking for that, man. Be looking for it. Matter of fact, go follow him right now. We ain't gonna wait till the end of this video.
Yeah.
But at the end of the video, he gonna tell you where to go follow him, man. But yeah, Mookie Tolliver, man.
Yeah, but that's what I plan on doing.
So that's merch.
Yes, sir. I got it in the trunk just for. I should have asked you what's your size was.
Oh man, he ain't bring me no merch out here, man. But look though, I'm gonna get some merch. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna drip it out. I'm gonna post it. We gonna blast it. You got a page to it too?
No, I ain't got no page. I just started getting the merch done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Appreciate
That's dope,
that.
bro. That's dope.
Appreciate it.
So Sammie didn't went by. You done got emotional on your way to the date and all that. Like after that, like was it like I'm him. Like, I'm Mookie Tolliver, I'm him. I need to make music. I need to really tap into this world because you get a song with Sammie, it's like you didn't reach that level. It don't matter about if you paid for it and all that. Yeah. You got that done. You accomplished that, like you said. So what was next after that? Like, what, did you start moving around more? Did you drop a project?
Man, my project took so long for me to drop because, like I said, I'm strategic and I have to make sure all my eggs is in one basket.
Okay.
And then I end up saying, okay, I got Sammie, I need to get somebody else who was major. Then that's when ding, 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 Dondria came in the picture. So I'm like, okay, let me hit Dondria up. Boom. Hit them up. They like, okay, cool. And I actually wrote the whole song. You know what I'm saying? So
you was the writer too?
Yeah, I wrote her verse. And I was like, hey, this is her verse. I sent it to them. And they was like, you know, this is hard. They was like, we love this verse. So I was like, cool. She recorded it, sent it back, and I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I just got to keep elevating myself. So it's like, that kept me motivated. But I never been the type of person to say, yeah, I'm such and such because I still have more work to put in.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? So I'ma always stay grounded.
So what makes you think? What makes you different than other artists, like other artists that sing, or would you consider yourself R&B?
Yeah, I consider myself R&B.
Okay.
A little bit of, well,
A little soul.
yeah, a little soul. I got a little bit popish in me too. Like I kind of do all genres. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what's up. Like, what makes you different? Like, what will make you say like you different than other artists that you bring to the table?
I could say my aura.
Yeah.
My aura, my spirit, you know. I've been told plenty of times, because it's hard for you being an artist and seeing what other people see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been saying that I'm the type of person, I light up a room. Like when people see me, it's just like, oh, Mook. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's always a humbling feeling, you know, when I have people coming up to me, when I have people driving 4 hours to come see me at concerts and, you know, 2 hours. Like that stuff just says a lot, you know what I'm saying, about my character, you know.
Yeah.
And for me to just continue to just, you know what I'm saying, just stay humble and just stay consistent, like that's
tough.
Yeah.
What next major artist you would want to work with that you probably been thinking about, or probably just been thinking about for some time now?
Eric Bellinger.
Who is that?
See, you never heard, he's one of the dopest songwriters, singer-songwriter. He wrote a lot of Beyonce stuff, all that type of stuff, man.
For real?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put you on Eric Bellinger. And I actually had a chance to meet him. And like I said, opportunities. I came here when he was at the Food Bar like probably 8 years ago, and I went to support my homie. And it was some girls there was like, you performing? And I was like, no, I'm just here to support my homie. You know what I'm saying? So after the show was over with, they like, sing or something. So I got to singing. I didn't know bro was behind me. And he was just nodding his head like, yo, he like, you dope. He was like, we finna take a picture. You go, he said, you go at me on Instagram. I'ma like it, follow you back, and DM me your music and stuff like that. We go talk. And everything he said, he did all of that stuff within an hour, like literally. And we had a conversation, was talking and everything, you know what I'm saying? And it's been bittersweet, because it's like I have got to the point where I built relationships with, like I could say like a handful of like celebrities, you know, and that's like willing to either guide me or give me advice on a lot of stuff, because, you know, it's a lot of scammers. And I'm like, yo, hey fam, da-da-da-da. I'm like, no, that's a scam, you know. So they dare to be like, you know, nah bro, don't do this. Yeah, they dare to help me, because I got like one of the members who used to be in Day 26, his name Brian, and me and him like hella close, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's getting there to the point where I'm really touching, you know, and really talking and building relationships with
people you need
people.
to.
Yeah.
That's good, bro. So what's next for Mookie Tolliver? I seen you just, I don't know if you just dropped this, but you've been promoting this. You and the girl.
Dondra?
That's who that is?
Yeah, the Forever record.
Forever record, yeah.
Yeah.
You've been promoting this for some time. That's a new joint?
Yeah, it's been out for like probably like a year now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been out for like a year now.
Yeah, so what's next?
No, hold on. Oh, you probably talking about the when I was in a restaurant. Cause I got a video called Closer I recently just
Feature
dropped.
who?
It's not featuring nobody, it's just me by myself.
But there's a female in there?
Yeah, she has short hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the video. I actually shot that at Prime 55 restaurant. Yeah, so shout out to Orlando and Prime 55, you feel me?
Shout out to Prime 55.
Shout out to Prime 55, yeah.
Yes, sir. So is we looking for some projects? Is we working on like an EP? Is we working on like some videos, some visuals, some more visuals?
Oh man, so I got this thing called Mookie Music Monday. I'm actually bringing that back, because my inbox is full of those. I only did 4 of those, and that was like last year. It was just me, just like every Monday I do a cover, you know, and I had like live instruments and stuff like that. But this time I'm gonna do it different, because I have my band and I have my background singers. So we go come even harder, you know what I'm saying, with Mookie Music Monday. So that's something that everybody's gonna be able to expect. They're gonna love it. I'm still taking requests for any type of songs. You know, I'm gonna learn them. Well, we're gonna learn them. You know what I'm saying? Probably do like 2 minutes of it and post it every Monday, so you get content every Monday. Music Monday. What else? I will be working on another EP album, because I do rap as well, so it's gonna be called like The Other Side of Me. Working on a couple just it's just a lot of stuff I'm kind of working on right now.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough, man. What would you tell an artist that's trying to get on their feet that probably ain't crossed some people? You know what I'm saying? It's just grinding it out day in, day out, but it don't seem like it's going nowhere. Like, what would you tell them?
I would tell artists to just remain focused, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody has their own time. You know, just because this person, like, be happy for this person that it's their time. You know what I'm saying? You just be ready when it's your time to shine. When the opportunity presents itself, be ready. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna come, and you if you're not ready, then you done blew it. You know what I'm saying? Now you have to wait back again, and don't be afraid to ask for advice for other people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I try to stress out to a lot of people. Like, look, man, don't try to be the big dog and hog everything. It's enough bread for everybody to eat around here. Help everybody, man. We all can be one. We all can be this one big city that everybody love to come to. Everybody love to hear their people music. You know what I'm saying? So just stay on your grind and never listen to people who tell you that you can't be whatever the fuck that you want to be in life. And try to have people in your circle who not yes men. You know what I'm saying? Because if somebody gonna tell you the honest truth, you need that, because you gotta be ready for that constructive criticism. Because what may be hot to them may not be hot to the record labels. You know, they may want to hear something completely different. You gotta be ready to, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be ready to take that criticism. And it's like a lot of people don't know how to take constructive criticism. It's just like, all right, well, cool. Make sure you have stuff. All right, if you don't like that one, what about this one? Oh, if you don't like that one, what about this one? And then I just feel like make sure you have make sure you be versatile too. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be one dimension. Like, don't just talk about one thing. Talk about different things so you can relate to different type of people. Yeah. You know, and that's how you spread out even more as an artist. You know?
That's tough. Y'all heard it from Mookie Tolliver, man. Let them know where to follow you at, man.
Oh, man, you can follow me everywhere at Mookie Tolliver. It's MOOKIETOLLIVER. I repeat, MOOKIETOLLIVER, you man. And I appreciate you for having me, man.
Follow him everywhere, man. My boy Mookie Tolliver, man. Yes, we gonna stay connected for sure, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this is another episode of Speak On It, man. I'm the host of Life Changer, man. Until next time, I'm gonna have another special guest for y'all, man. But go follow him, man. Right now, man. Turn all his music up, all that, man.
Yes, sir.
And we out.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it, bro.
No problem.
The death of King Von. Like, what they do to you, like, in terms of y'all relationship.
I think that fucked me up. That fucked the whole family up. Like, it wasn't even, like, it don't seem real to this day. Every time I hear Blood song, like, it just don't feel right. Because, I mean, I don't even know how to explain it, but, like, before the week before that shit happened, like, we was together probably, like, a whole 2-3 weeks straight before that happened. I'm gonna spend the night over his house. I was finna go to Dirt crib. Oh, you coming to my house, Blood? Went to his crib. We over there. Wake up, go to the studio. Wake up, go to the studio. Then what really hurt me though, he like, we gotta do a song. I'm like, we gonna do a song. And, you know, we gonna do a song. We ain't got nothing but time.
Yeah, we got time.
But it's like, you know, we ain't even had time. So.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. How you get the phone call? How you hear about it?
Man,